So, I've been loving the game Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and in the game there are these strange little creatures called Gestrels who have created these large fighting constructs called Sakapatate or Sakapatate. I believe that sort of roughly translates to sack of potatoes. It does sound a little bit like that. Anyway, these constructs wear multicoloured stitched together fabric, and my stupid brain thought it would be a fun colour scheme for a Space Marine. So that's what I'm doing in this video. Yeah, don't take it too seriously. Don't try this at home unless you really want to. But I thought I'd share it. It's been fun to paint, and yeah, it looked okay. So anyway, let's hit the desk, and yeah, let's paint the Space Marine. So I just got an intercessor here. I think I actually used a Hellblaster body. That's just what I had lying around. And yeah, I just primed them in a grey primer. And I'm going to start by taking some Panzer Yellow from Two Fin Coats. So the Two Fin Coats range is actually really good for this stupid colour scheme. There's some really good colours that are quite suitable for it. And yeah, I'm just going to start painting it in random areas on the Space Marine, really. And yeah, just going to paint sort of random shapes, sort of blobs, in just different areas. So yeah, we've got it in a few random areas now, and I'm going to take some Berserker Red, and I'm doing the same again with some red. So it has about 4 different colours in this scheme, so sort of cover a quarter with each colour, just randomly. And the blobs can be sort of all different sizes and shapes and stuff as well, and there shouldn't really be any consistency to this, there shouldn't be any symmetry. It needs to be as sort of random as possible. So the next colour I'm taking is a Mythic Turquoise, and I'm going to paint one of the knee pads with this, as well as doing the same again, covering about a quarter of the miniature. And this is quite a nice colour actually. I don't think I've used it much. If for whatever silly reason you want to paint a Space Marine like this, or anything like this, and you don't have the Two Fin Coats range, I'm sure there's plenty of alternatives in other ranges, especially Citadel, and I know Two Fin Coats do have a conversion chart that you can check out. And our final colour for this scheme is going to be Enchantress Purple. Also noticed I paint red on the other knee pad. And yeah, all the areas that are left are going to be in this colour, and I'm not worrying about the Chest Eagle or the Bolt Rifle at this stage. We'll paint them later on. So next up, I'm going to give the whole thing a watered down wash with Drakenhof Nightshade. So it's a good colour to wash most of these areas. And maybe not so much on the yellow, but I will go back over that after. But yeah, as far as shadow colours go, it does work on most of these colours quite well. And it'll help tie them together a little bit as well. And once it's dry, yeah, you can see it's sort of left the yellow looking a bit dirty. So I'm going to come in and go back over it, leaving the blue in the recesses still. But yeah, this will just give it a nice sort of smooth look again. So next up, I'm taking some Rakarth Flesh, and this is to paint the Chest Eagle and the Bolt Rifle. It just sort of works well as a colour with this scheme, so I thought I'll use it. And then of course some Lead Belcher to paint the metal areas of the Bolt Rifle, as well as bits behind the knees and the thighs, and the exhaust vents of the backpack as well. And then all these areas can be given a little wash of Agrax Earthshade. And yeah, I'm just applying it fairly heavily, and I will spread it out a bit more though. And then once it's dry, it's looking quite cool. So he's coming along quite nicely. I'm not really going to do much in terms of edge highlighting, but what I am going to do is between all these colours, I'm going to paint some little stitches. So yeah, it's a little bit time consuming, and if for whatever bizarre reason you want to make an army of these guys, it would take quite a while to do this on every miniature. But doing this on all of them, yeah, it really looks quite cool when it's done. So I start off with Abaddon Black, and just going around painting little stitches between each colour. So just like little lines just overlapping the two colours, like so. Now, a better painter would be more consistent. Some of my lines are thicker than others. The space in between them is a bit inconsistent, but I think that adds a little bit to the charm of the Sakapatate, or Sakapatate. I really don't know how to pronounce it. It's probably mentioned in the game. And then I take some Screaming Skull, and I'm going to go over these areas, but obviously leaving a little bit of the black showing if I can. So just very carefully. And yeah, as you can see, once I paint a few in, that one was a bit too heavy, but as I paint them in, they look pretty cool, and it does sort of add something to the scheme for sure. And then I do come in with just a lighter red, just to highlight this guy afterwards. And you see all the stitching on there now. And it does look really cool. So yeah, definitely quite happy with that. It's a cool little effect. But yeah, as I said, I'm coming in with a lighter red because I felt it just needs a little bit of a highlight on the face. Now I could highlight all of the other colours. I was just lazy and I didn't, to be fair. Also off camera, I will paint the eyes green as well. It's just a little bit tricky to paint on camera, these finer details. Oh, as you can see, I've already done it actually. So there you go. But yeah, just finally, just painting this sort of red highlight. And here we have the finished miniature, and yeah, it's different. It's just an interesting scheme. I thought, you know, the colours do look quite nice together. So I thought something to try, and this the whole sort of painting the stitches as well. I thought it'd be a fun little thing to try, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Just different. I'll never do an army like this. I'll never paint another miniature like this ever. But maybe a scheme using the colours on something would be quite cool. But yeah, I don't really know why I filmed it. I just thought it'd be something fun. Hopefully some of you guys would like watching it. And if you have, then please do give the video a like. And feel free to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. I've got some more painting guides, some more kit bash guides and stuff lined up already. If you go to on our YouTube Shorts, we're currently having a big bits giveaway, so certainly go check that out. Yeah, when I post this video, that'll still be running. But if you're watching this in the future, then that would already be passed. But we do like to do lots of different giveaways, so more will be coming, I'm sure. So all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all again in the next one.